Hi everybody, it's Robin and I'm here with Juicy and we are going to be doing Christmas nails. So I've started this tutorial with Dazzle Dry Pedal to the Metal, which is the French manicure I used. I used Madame Glam's Found the One, which is a dark maroon color. I used Julie G's Liquid Metal, which is a rose gold. Any rose gold would work just as good. And I have Twyla True's Sparkling Water, which is a hollow glitter. Now, I'm going to gradiate this one from clear to hollow. So, okay, so for my hollow glitter, I use the Fantasy Makers Confetti hollow glitter. I really consider this one of my favorite hollow glitters. I'm going to add some sparkling water to some of it. And mixing the chunkier hollow with the thinner hollow right here. Okay, so now I'm going into the cuticle area with the thicker hollow glitter right here, all the way up. And I'm using my brush, robinmosesnailart.com, and I have it all the way full with the glitter. Okay, I'm scooping it from where I made it right here. And this is done with just clear Wet n Wild nail polish and the glitter mixed together. And I'm ombreing it down like that. And creating a little wonderland. So there's that. Now, and it goes like this. And I'm just going to like kind of stipple like that. Hi, Jay Sean. So the baby's in here. And we're going to go like this and stipple in the same, like this way, like that. Just big pine cones that are big and luscious. Juicy. Yeah, juicy.
Juicy pine cones.
And like that.
It's really pretty colors.
Yeah, it's going to be cute. This is going to be really cute. And then like that. So you just kind of want them like this. You could also make like a little sponge and just sponge them on so that they're all the same, but you want them to be just placed accordingly. On the middle nail, I'm going to make a unicorn, and it's going to be so cute. So, okay, so with a gold and white right here. This is all acrylic paint, mind you, and they're all done by Apple Barrel or Folk Art. So I'm going to put the jaw of the unicorn, put the head of the unicorn, put the nose, and it goes like this. They meet up.
Do you want me to watch for you?
Zoom. Yes, please. That would be so. Like this. And then you put it around that way, like that. Okay. Now with the greens, I would go in and mix in the holly berries like that. And I would go around, but first let me do his little hair, and that will be champagne colored. That. And then we'll put more holly around here. Just so it looks like it is in, like a little wreath is around it. And sorry if I feel a little flustered right now. My dog just got hit by a car. He jumped out of the fence and got hit in just a matter of minutes. So he just got back. So there's that. Okay. Now I'm going to let this one dry. Go to this one. This one will be a chevron. I want to make it to where it goes into a double right here. Using my brush, you anchor, 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 and with the liner brush, turn the finger to make it as good as possible. Now, you don't have to have it perfect, but I'm gonna make like little green garland. So it's going to be kind of like abstract, and it's going to make sense later. I'll finish that later, but this is basically what I'm doing, okay? And on this one, I'm going to do a tree, a tree that is no water marble. Okay, so here we go. The top, all of your polishes have to be open and ready and shook up. And then the top coat I'm using has to be done very quickly. Then with my green, I'm going to tap, 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 tap. Then with the lighter green, tap, 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 tap.
There we go.
And then with white, just a little bit of tapping. Okay. And then
And just so you know, your hand is kind of, yeah,
thanks.
yeah. I didn't know if that's normally how you do or not, but
Yeah, as long as I want it to look as best as I can. And that. And that. That. Okay, then with my finger, I will take off excess like this and pull it off. And because the two coats underneath were dry and the coat that I used for the top coat is dazzle dry, this tree will dry very fast, and then we can go into step 2 with a no water marble tree. Oops, I even got polish on that. That's okay though. None of this is a mistake. You can make kind of a lot of mistakes on this nail, so that's why I was kind of just like not too worried. I'm not too worried about anything yet. This is just the first layer. So get that going, meet you back. Okay, so now I am going to do the highlighting. The highlighting is the hardest part of this design. Not the hardest, but the most important part of this design. So I have my white all out and nice and thin. I've sprayed it down with a water mister, and you can use any kind of body spray mister sprayed with water, filled with water. And get it all nice and down to this consistency, and just like a real thin white. Here we go. And thin white is going to make its way across each one. So do you want to carry me through? Okay. I'm topping the pine cones with white and going right across, swagging it, making some tiny little dots and some big dots right in the middle. I'm going to take a few out to the edge like that, and you'll start to see them start to look like pine cones. I'm going to dust them off with a little bit of fir tree needles. So with green, I'll go out like this, across the nail, finish that out, and then on this one, I'm going to go back with my white, and you're really just going to go back and forth with the highlighting. So I'm going to make some big, beautiful white snowflakes coming at the top of this design, and it is going to kind of like mirror the birthday nails that we did, the dripping in diamonds, except for
dripping in snowflakes.
Yeah, dripping with snowflakes. And this would be a perfect design just to wear alone. Like you could totally. And it almost looks like that when they do that dusting where it looks like it's 3D, but it's not. It's just paint over glitter. And they look so expensive. And girls, you can do this for pennies. Thank you. And you always want to know that no matter where you are and what shop you're at, that you can make money with as little and few materials as possible so that you can have a good career, because when you're first starting out, it's very difficult to buy everything and you don't know what to buy, you don't know where to start, you don't know what you like, you don't know what likes you, you don't know what kind of temperature you're working in. And doing nails in Oregon, the paint, and doing painting in Nevada is like two different professions. I had to relearn. So you want to make sure that you really practice so that you can face any problem head on and always make a living, because it's so important. You don't want to spend all of your extra money on something that doesn't work for you, and then you end up just making one client mad, like, or a few clients mad, and then you have this stuff you don't need. I have so many, oh my gosh, I have had so many products that I didn't need in my stuff, and there was nothing I could do. So I want to make sure that I teach you guys that. So that's that one. Now I'm going to go into the unicorn. The unicorn is going to have his little hat, his little horn like this. I'm going to put the snow, and this is fun, actually. Okay, so I'm going to dot, 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 dot. And then just on a few needles, it'll see how when you just do a few dots, it looks like it's a few needles, but when you kind of cluster it, it looks like a thicket of greenery. So you can decide where you want to have thin and thick depending on where you put your snow. So that's why it's not very important to where your green is. The snow ends up being the most important part. And you can just practice this and just keep rewinding and just practice and follow my lead if you can't keep up at first, because this is not something that everybody does. So if you can't do it straight away, don't feel bad. You just practice. Sorry, I have gum too, if you hear it.
We both do.
Yeah, and that's
I'm trying to control mine over
that's
here.
Juicy. That's Juicy's fault too. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Juicy,
I
no,
know,
I'm
it's some
terrible when I
gum.
have gum on camera. I'm gonna start popping it and talking crap, and pretty soon I'll be cussing. It's like this is a gateway.
Right.
It's a gateway to my videos. Thanks, Juicy.
We're both trying.
Okay, struggling. Mm-hmm. So we both chew.
I know. Oh well.
But little
It's
baby.
better than hot breath and a
But my
dry
dog,
mouth.
my dog was like hit by a car. Baby J was in here, and now he's finally asleep, and I just need to chew some gum. So sorry, y'all.
Refreshing moment.
Oh, let me describe here. So I'm doing the same idea with this tree as with the garland, and see how I'm putting it in the center. This actually makes the tree straight. So if you have a crooked tree, then you do like that, and it makes it straight. And
Looks so fluffy.
you don't even have to really like think about it. So you just think about, I think about a twirling dress and how it starts small, little triangle, and then 2 triangles, and then 3 triangles, and I try to keep white in the middle. Boom, 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 in little little half circles, and then I twirl them out bigger each time I go out. Twirl, 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 and twirl, and then go and twirl, 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 and then it just makes itself. And I can't even express enough how awesome this is. So this is the dark silver. Are you out of frame?
Just at that little bottom part.
Okay, so this is the dark silver paint. I'm just going to touch it with my hand, get it all nice and thin. You don't want a thick level of paint at the bottom. You want it to be as thin as possible. It just wears better. So I wish there was a more magical answer for that, but it just in 2 weeks it'll just have a little bit of wear instead of a lot. If you have a big thick end of acrylic paint, it doesn't help you. So there's that and that. Now I can go over that with a glitter, but for now I'm going to just go in with a little bit of red dots. And everywhere that I have anything that looks suspiciously weird, I go and fill it over with a red dot, and boom, you have a ball there. Tinsel.
Tinsel, yes, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I said it the first time.
Right. Okay, so now I'm gonna make that. That's what gave me the idea for what you meant. Oh, this is Dazzle Dry. Uh-oh. Okay, so now that means I have to be fast. So I'm going to make some tinsel out of the hollow glitter. Do you want them straight?
Yeah.
Okay, so on this one, am I on frame?
Yes.
Gracias. Okay, so,
So I was looking down.
thank you. So I'm just going to go in with the tiniest little bloops.
Still with the Robin Moses brush.
Thank you. And if you try them, go to Show Me At.
Robin Moses nail art.
Yep, inspired by Robin Moses.
Oh, wait, yeah. But on all your social media platforms.
Yeah, all below.
YouTube,
Description box.
Insta, Facebook.
I think that now that YouTube is becoming more like universal, like now you don't have to say it as much as you used to. Like I remember when I didn't know what a description box was and stuff. Now I just see so many videos and stuff now. If I want to know, I just go to the description box. I don't even have to be told by anybody. That's great. Someday it's going to be like that. We're all going to know.
Do you love it?
I do love that. It's beautiful. I was thinking about putting some balls in here too, but I do love it. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to highlight with a little bit of glitter here and there. I'm going to make the unicorn's horn hollow, of course. Hello. Who doesn't want a magical unicorn with a hollow horn? Oh my god, so cute. And then I'll do like a few tinsels going through the holly just to make it blingy. I know you guys are going to ask me, so I am putting in some super glue right there, 5-second nail glue, and then going in with the little candy canes and the larger gems and putting them on and letting it dry and trying to get it as flush as possible. Putting the stones on just one at a time. The bigger ones with no 5-second nail glue and the smaller ones with top coat. I'll be decorating the tree with 1.5 millimeter Swarovski crystals, and then I'll meet you back. Okay, so let me go through this beautiful holiday design with you guys. So I have the pine cones and the snowflakes, the unicorn, which was requested, so I hope you guys liked it, and the shimmery icicles and the trees covered in bling. So the other hand, this is what I did off camera. So I hope you guys like it. Please subscribe. Please share this out with everybody that you can and have fun painting. And if you try them, show me at Robin Moses Nail Art on Instagram or Inspired by Robin Moses, hashtag me, and I will see you back with more. And get brushes at robinmosesnailart.com. What am I missing, Juicy? And everything except for that we love you.
Yes. And so look out for your new calendar.
Yeah, oh yeah. And Juicy and I are collaborating on a calendar, and she just finished it, and it is beautiful. So yeah, keep an eye out, and I'll see you back with more. Bye guys. Bye.